Welcome to the 3 Show, everyone. The Fraser Cup playoffs are in full swing as we have already eliminated half the field, and we have 12 teams left vying for the chance to play in the Fraser Cup Championship Tournament next week. We'll take a look back at the last weekend of games as well as look ahead to the division finals in just a moment, but first, we've got some advancement news to pass along. We start today's show with the commitment of Christopher Barone to Assumption College. The 19-year-old defenseman has 7 goals and 23 points in 46 games this season with New England. Barone played 3 seasons with the Stars, and in 104 career games, he has scored 9 goals and registered 37 points. Maine Wild forward Chandler Bilodeau will be playing college hockey at Alabama. Playing in his home state, Bilodeau led the Wild with 50 points while playing in all 47 games this year. His 25 goals also led the team. Dylan Borseth will be playing his college hockey at Williston State College. The Breezy Point forward had 6 goals and 21 points in 46 games played. In his 2 seasons with the North Stars, Borseth had 9 goals and 30 points. North Iowa Bulls forward Peter Verstegen has announced his commitment to the University of Wisconsin Stout. Verstegen was second on the Bulls with 54 points this season in 47 games. He led the team with 30 goals in the regular season and had 2 assists in the first-round series against Rochester. In 92 career games, Verstegen has logged 85 points. We've also got a few players signing NAHL tenders. First is North Iowa defenseman Jack Kubitz, who was picked up late in the season by the Bulls, playing in just their regular season finale, but he did score a goal in his only game. He was also a +1 in the 3-game series against Rochester. Cole Ouellette of the LA Nordiques has signed a tender with the newly named Maine Nordiques. Ouellette was second on the Nordiques in scoring with 87 points, logging an incredible 71 assists over 44 games. In his 2 NA3HL seasons, Ouellette has 34 goals and 146 points. He has 6 points in 2 playoff games so far this year, so look out for this young man in the later rounds of the Fraser Cup playoffs. The first round of the Fraser Cup playoffs had some of the most exciting series we've seen in recent years. The biggest story out of the weekend was the Alexandria Blizzard upsetting the Granite City Lumberjacks. It's the first time in the divisional playoff era that a 1 seed has been beaten in the divisional semifinals. The Blizzard lost Game 1 6-1 in Granite City, came back in Game 2 and won on a Dylan Madsen overtime goal to extend the series to a 3rd game, and then beat the Jacks on the road, hanging on for dear life, winning 4-3 in Sauk Rapids. We had 6 series in total go the distance. Staying in that West Division, North Iowa survives an upset bid from Rochester. They win 4-1 in Game 3 to keep their season alive. The Oswego Stampede took down the Skylands Kings in Game 3 to advance to the Northeast Division Finals. Helena had a tremendous comeback in Game 3 to avoid an upset to Missoula. If you haven't seen the highlights from that game, you need to check out our YouTube page and watch it because it was playoff hockey at its finest. Great Falls defended home ice and took down Bozeman in 3 games to advance to the Frontier Final. And finally, the Cooley Region Chill were almost the first 1 seed to fall to a 4 seed, but they came back to win Game 2 and 3 on home ice to live another day. This week, the division finals are upon us. The Chill and the Junior Blues meet in the Central Division Final. It's a rematch of last year's Fraser Cup semifinal. The 2 teams split their previous 6 games, so this one is a coin flip. The Chill will have all 3 games played in their barn, so that could be the advantage that gets them back to the Fraser Cup. The Coastal Division Final begins tonight between the Generals and the Nordiques. The league's best team in the regular season made light work of the Long Beach Sharks and are looking to do the same this weekend. LA won the season series 5-1 as they look to advance to their first Fraser Cup. The Generals will be the underdog, but they've got the veteran pieces that can lead to an upset. Another coin flip in the Frontier Division, the Helena Bighorns and Great Falls Americans meet up. Helena won a late decision between these two to claim home ice in the series. As for the season series, Helena won it 5-3. Great Falls will be looking to advance to their 3rd Fraser Cup tournament in the last 5 years. That series begins tonight as well. In the Northeast, Binghamton will try for its 3rd straight trip to Chicago in their way at the Oswego Stampede. The Junior Sens won the season series, but Oswego did take 2 of 3 in a series back in November. If they can duplicate that performance, they may find themselves at the Fraser Cup. Down in the dirty South, Texas is looking for a repeat trip to Chicago, while Atlanta will be looking to head back for the first time since 2017. Given the distance between these 2 teams, all the games will be played at the NYTEX Sports Center in North Richland Hills. Finally, we've got the North Iowa Bulls hosting the Alexandria Blizzard in the West Division Finals. North Iowa was upset in the Central Division Finals a year ago, so they will be very motivated to get back to Chicago. Alexandria, coming off their first-round upset, wants to keep their season going. They are playing with a ton of confidence, and they are looking to become the first Blizzard team to reach the Fraser Cup tournament. The Fraser Cup Division Finals begin tonight with Northeast and LA and Great Falls versus Helena. You can watch those 2 games as well as the rest of the NA3HL playoffs on Hockey TV. No 3 show next week since we'll be on the road for the Fraser Cup, but we will have previews and highlights of the event on our social media and website all next week. So for up-to-the-minute scores, check out na3hl.com or download the NA3HL app from the App Store or Google Play. That's it for this week, everyone. Enjoy the division finals, and hopefully we'll see you at Fraser Cup next week in Chicago.